Hey guys, Kyle here, Oregon Outdoor Lighting. We're at one of our clients' homes that we did this previous summer. They put in a brand new pool, super cool project. Let's go check it out. Outdoor fireplaces are a really popular element to a lot of landscape designs right now. One of the cool things we do is we do recessed strip lights underneath the bottom of the fireplaces. How we do that is we have the concrete companies build us in a toe kick at the bottom, which allows us to recess the lights so you don't see them. And this gives you that kind of floating fire pit look, which is a really popular look. Really adds to the element. It also gives you light in the space without anything that's like overhead. So if you want to sit out by the fireplace, enjoy the stars, but still be able to have enough light to function, walk around for safety, this effect is a really nice way of accomplishing that. One of the key pieces of this project also is these maples that we're going to be looking at here. They're really kind of a focal point of the project. You see them from inside the house, you see them from the pool, you see them from sitting at the fireplace, and then you also see them from this new structure that they put in. So we really wanted to highlight those, really make those stand out. Nice thing about maples is they look really good in the spring and summer because they have the rich colors, and it's green and then the leaves turn to red, so you really get those colors. But then also, like, as we move into the winter months, the trunk structure really shows, and a lot of people plant maples, use maples because they give you different looks throughout the year. One of the other questions we get is how many lights do we need per tree? And the way we usually approach that is, one, it's going to be determined by the size of the tree, how wide the canopy is, but it's also determined by the viewpoints. So on these trees, we lit them from the two major viewpoints, which are from outside in the pool and then from inside the house. So this particular line of trees, we needed 2 lights, so 1 for each side. Oftentimes, trees do need multiple lights to be lit properly. The path lights we use for this project, they're from Garden Light LED. They're called the P10 path light. It's one of our favorite lights because the path lights themselves are a rectangle shape, if you will, instead of the traditional like round top. They're much more effective at lighting stairs. Stairs are not round, so it makes more sense to use a light that puts out a footprint that is not round. So one of the things that's important to remember about lighting in regards to a pool is when you get into a pool, your sight line's lower. So one of the things we want to avoid is having a lot of lights that are shining in towards the pool. If you do this, you're going to be looking out into the source of light, which creates a lot of glare when you're using the pool at night. So when we look at a space like this, to where the pool is obviously the center piece, we want to make sure we have a nice solid perimeter lighting all the way around it without having lights that are shining directly into the pool itself. One of the questions we always get when we have a series of trees in a row is, should we light every tree? The answer for us is typically yes, and as you can see in this space, it just creates a much more dramatic effect as if we didn't light every single tree. Also, as these trees grow, it becomes more and more important to have every tree lit, because you don't want one tree to look really good and then have a big dark spot next to it because the tree's not lit. So that's why we typically recommend lighting every tree when there's a series of trees all in a row. Next element we're going to talk about is this outdoor structure. We really like these outdoor structures here in Oregon because it allows people to use their outdoor spaces a little bit longer. When we light a space like this, we look at functionality and design. So we did lights over the larger support beams, and then we also did lights in the middle, which gives them the functionality to be able to use the table and use the space. The thing that we always like to remember on a structure like this is that the roof is slanted. So when you're installing lights in a structure like this, you need to make sure they're adjustable, because when you install them, they're going to be at an angle, so they need to be adjustable so the light will shine down so you can properly highlight the space. So one of the cool design elements of this project is the concrete benches. They add an architectural design component to this project that we really wanted to bring out at night. So how we did that is we did LED strip lights underneath these benches. It kind of continues around to this back area. So we also put LED strip lights underneath the benches in the back part as well.